Check. Oh, gain all the way down. Check 1, 2. No. Oh, we're live? Oh. That's all right. Yeah, yeah, that's not. I think it might be like a nephew, yeah, cousin. Because he was one of the ball boys. He was really one of the ball boys in our team too. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, in short, yes. Yeah, cousin's the closest. I don't know if it might even be a second cousin. I think he's pretty good. Oh. It's right in that room right now. Oh my god. That was terrible.
They asked that Valentine afterwards. Caught it. He's like, what pass interference? I didn't see a flag out there. So.
That's what. Oh, the DB said that?
Quarterback, yeah.
It looks pretty clear. There were a few bad calls at the end of that game. Both ways, but that was the worst.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, probably. Maybe Mac,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Phil. It's usually, well, hey, he'll get more playing time tonight. I mean, I'm sure whoever I interview will have something to say about.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool that a Stratford kid.
Yeah. I saw you caught that.
Yeah.
Got it on there. Yeah. I should have sent you a message, but I figured.
Well, I was looking, or I was cutting it to put it on Instagram and stuff. I was like, why does that kid have a solo shot or a solo
Yeah.
right before, and then he
Hello, everyone, and welcome into 2023 WIAA Boys Basketball live on Zaleski Sports. My name is Caleb Jacoby alongside Rayella Schuler and Steve Maves doing the production here tonight. Steve on the computer, Rayella on the camera. Tonight we have a big-time conference matchup. Let's get our audio going. Probably should have done that before the broadcast started, but that's on me. We good now? We good, Steve? The level's looking good? All right, we're good. All right, we've got a non-conference matchup here tonight. The Auburndale Eagles of the Merriwood South Conference host the Columbus Dons of the Clover Belt East. And before we get into any of the game action, for those of you that don't know, Emmett Konieczny will not be playing in this game here tonight. Of a tough situation there last week Thursday, a car collision last week Thursday with Emmett and his mother, of course, Coach Joe Konieczny, Emmett's father. And I can tell you, Emmett is here in the house tonight. That I can tell you. And it looks like we've got our camera on him. Yep. So as you can see on your camera there, Emmett Konieczny in the house, and we just want to wish him a quick recovery, and his mother as well. We just want to wish the Konieczny's best of luck in a quick recovery there. Obviously, we cover sports here, but obviously people out there on the court, and just wishing the best and hoping that the Konieczny's get healthy as soon as possible, able to make full recoveries there. And, it can only be looked at as a good sign, I think, that Emmett's here in the house to support his Columbus Dons tonight, and that can only be a good sign in terms of how he's doing. So, again, I'm not a doctor, not going to try to diagnose anything, but see a little face injury there, and we just hope that he's able to make quick recovery. And he seems to be in good spirits tonight and doing, well considering the circumstances. And we wish Mrs. Konieczny the best as well, a quick and speedy recovery to her as well, and the whole Konieczny family. But Coach Joe Konieczny is out here tonight as well. It's great to see. He seems to be in good spirits. Good to see, and it's got to feel good to be back out on the court as well. Columbus, they had that McDonald's Central game we would have had live for you on Zaleski Sports last week, Thursday. But again, that game was canceled due to the accident there. So this the first game for the Dons in a week and about a day. Since November 25th, the Dons won the Cranberry Classic. They come into this game at 2-0 overall. They're coming off that championship win in the Cranberry Classic against Port Edwards. They won that one 58-34. Columbus played Nakusa and Port Edwards in that Cranberry Classic, and neither team was able to keep it even remotely close. The Dons doing what we are expecting them to do for the bulk of this season, and that is dominate basketball teams. But they have another excellent, well-coached basketball team they're playing here tonight, the Auburndale Eagles, 2-0 on the season. They're coming off a win here at home against Abbotsford last week Friday. Joe Anderson on the call for that one. You heard saw him talk with Coach Weinfurter after that game. Our highlight house player of the game, Evan Scholl, after that one as well. They got the 59-30 win there against Abbotsford, the Falcons there. It will be Columbus and Auburndale here in this one, and we'll continue the pregame. But first, here's your national anthem on Zaleski Sports.
As we honor our nation, and especially those who serve us and have served us, and our nation's military, listen to our national anthem.
Hurt my ears. All right, welcome back, everybody, as that was your national anthem. It's going to be time now for your starting lineups here tonight. And again, the Columbus Dons and Auburndale Eagles. Again, this is always a good matchup. You looked at if you watched the first 2 Columbus Dons games this season, I'll have the pleasure of calling the Dons season here this year as they go through starting lineups here. But if you watch those 2 games, talked a lot about the big matchups here this season, and you've circled games like Auburndale, Marathon, and Pacelli. And here's the first of a few big-time matchups for this Columbus Dons team. And again, same goes to the Auburndale Eagles. They'll be playing Pacelli this year as well. Of course, they play Marathon twice a year. Again, this should be a treat to watch here tonight between the Columbus Dons and the Auburndale Eagles. Again, Columbus Dons starting lineup. Nathan Nemitz into the starting lineup for Emmett Konieczny here tonight. Lucas Krecklau, Charlie Moore, Blake Jacoby, and Cy Becker. Becker was our Highlight House player of the game after that Cranberry Classic Championship win. And for the Auburndale Eagles, it's Blake Rabb, Caden Anderson, Evan Scholl, Thomas Owie, and Caden Weinfurter. Weinfurter leading this Auburndale team in scoring so far this season. Again, it was Emmett Konieczny leading the way, rather Blake Jacoby leading the way for Columbus. Throughout this season, Konieczny and Jacoby have been right at the top for these 2 teams in terms of scoring. Jacoby averaging 16 points per game. Konieczny 15, but again, Konieczny out here in this one. Don't know when he's going to be back, but try to keep you updated on that when we know more information. Owie to jump with Krecklau, and Krecklau goes a little early. And Owie wins the tip. Auburndale's got some height here. A couple of 6'5"-ish guys in Caden Weinfurter and Thomas Owie there. Again, Weinfurter is listed at 6'9", in some spots 6'7". I don't think he's that tall, but Caden's a tall guy, and he can shoot the 3, and short on that one, but gets it to go. Caden Weinfurter from downtown, and the Eagles strike first here in this one. Charlie Moore brings it up for the Dons. Again, Moore traveled with it there. So a quick turnover for the Dons here in this one. Again, it's been a while since the Dons have played. They haven't played in a week and a day. The Eagles have played just 3 days ago, last week Friday. So again, Columbus may be more rested, but maybe a little bit more rust as well tonight. Never really know how that's going to play out, but teams are having more rest and less rest. And Weinfurter's going to pull another deep 3 right off the bat. No good, but a foul called. And this is going to be on the Dons here. And they're going to get Cy Becker with a push. So Weinfurter misses the 3. He's 1 for 2. And first foul of the game goes on Cy Becker. Weinfurter to inbound, gets it into Rabb. Rabb right wing with it. Pass high post to Caden Anderson. Anderson, the fadeaway jump shot from inside, no good. Scholl on the rebound. Another extra possession here for the Eagles. And we got a whistle, and Weinfurter stepped out of bounds. First turnover for Auburndale here tonight. And the Dons will head the other way, up 3-0. Blake Jacoby brings it up. Jacoby had a huge game against Nakusa in Columbus's first game of the season at the Cranberry Classic tournament from Assumption. Drives inside, thought about the jump shot. Anderson was there, though. Krecklau, short corner. Right wing 3 for Becker, and Becker misses it. And Becker said in our interview, he said, my job on this team is not, we got a lot of three-point shooters. My job is to attack the basket. I want to attack the basket, score at the rim, get rebounds, and he'll still shoot an occasional 3. He can hit it. He had an and 1 3 last game, but you'll see Becker attack the basket a lot more than maybe some other Dons. Typically his play style. Rabb, right wing 3, in and out. Owie with the rebound, though, puts it up, misses it. And now he's going to want to have that one back. A nice rebound, though. And still 3-0 here. Moore kicks it out to Becker into the corner now for Krecklau. Again, Krecklau really that kind of enforcer on this Dons team. Even though he had a 3 last game, too. And speaking of 3s, Charlie Moore taking him a bit to get going here. He struggled from 3 in their last game against Port Edwards, and Moore really is probably their best spot-up 3-point shooter. And that's what we expect to see from Moore most of this season. And he hits his first shot there. It's got to feel good for Moore. And we're tied up at 3-3. Rab right wing. Top of the key for Weinfurter. Back inside Anderson. Auburndale trying to work that high-low post action here. Rab, another right wing three, no good. Blake Jacoby brings it up. Kicks it out to Becker. Becker drives inside with the left. Back outside to Nemitz. Nemitz lost it for a moment. Now back out to Jacoby. Defended by Rab. Inside to Krecklau. That's his spot in there, and the left-hand jump puck is good from Lucas Krecklau. Again, that's where Krecklau likes to get the basketball. Again, on this Dons team where there's so much outside shooting, Krecklau really the guy they like to get the ball into inside. Strong post in there and can score on some of those jump hooks. 5-3 your score. Weinfurter top of the key. High post to Anderson. Anderson's got some room in there if he wants to do something with it. Drives inside, lost the ball. Anderson inside to Owie. Open lay-in is good. Owie's tall enough. He gets his hand right up there, close enough to perhaps dunk some of these. He gets pretty close up there. Owie's got to be 6'5", 6'6" out there. Moore in the corner. Pass inside to Jacoby. Tough left-hand finish, no good. Rab with the defense. Rab takes it the other way, pushes ahead to Scholl. Back to Rab. High post for Anderson. He's got loads of room in there for a jump shot, misses it. Back to Rab on the Owie rebound. And kicks it out to Rab. Now Scholl right wing. Back inside to Owie. Anderson, the spin move, up with a shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. Again, Columbus has been running that 2-3 zone this season, as they're going to get Krecklau with the foul, his first, and that's the only thing with Krecklau. He can get into foul trouble sometimes because he does play with so much energy out there. And Anderson goes to the line for one shot, but again, we haven't seen any team up to this point be able to do much against that Don zone, but again, pretty big step up in competition here. Nakusa and Port Edwards, a couple 20, 30-point wins here to play Auburndale tonight. And these two of the most consistent kind of basketball programs in the area, as Caden Anderson knocks down both free throws, puts the Eagles up 7-5. Moore brings it up right wing. And again, talking about these two programs, it's a pleasure to watch. It's a pleasure to call their games because it's just good basketball when teams like this match up. Again, you can throw Marathon in there. You can throw a few other teams into that category. And I think the Neenah Rockets boys basketball team incredibly well coached as well. A lot of teams you can throw into that, as that's going to be a turnover for Columbus. But when you get a chance to watch these games, you typically see a bigger turnout because it's just better basketball. It's just good ball movement. It's usually pretty sound defense and usually pretty good players out there as well. And that's props to Coach Konieczny and Coach Weinfurter for what they've done with these couple of programs. Rab inside here to Anderson. Anderson, he's just got a lot of space in there. Auburndale's really been eating up this 2-3 zone. Haven't scored all the time, but Scholl misses the layup. Had a couple of missed layups tonight for Auburndale. Krecklau thought about the three, probably got away with a travel, drives to the rim, and a tough finish, and that's what Krecklau does. Attacking the basket. He's got 4 early points for the Dons at 7-7. And now the Dons applying some of that kind of soft full-court pressure here. They've done that through the first 2 games as well. Scholl finds Weinfurter up top. They don't like to give these ball handlers a lot of room to work, but in that high post has just been loads of room for Caden Anderson so far tonight. Blake Rab misses the 3. He's 0 for 3 so far. Jacoby across the half-court line. Defended by Rab. Finds Moore right wing. Auburndale in their man-to-man defense. It's typically what you see out of Auburndale. Moore in the corner. Pass inside to Jacoby. Weinfurter's there. They're switching a lot of this stuff as Moore goes baseline. Misses on the lay-in, though. Owie was there to disrupt the shot. And back come the Eagles the other way. Short corner, Owie inside to Anderson. Lay in, no good again. And that wasn't a wide open shot, but one if you're Anderson, a top post player on this team, second on the team in scoring, you'd like to finish. You feel you probably should finish. Jacoby, tough right wing 3, knocks it down. And that's what Columbus is going to do and they want to do. If you give them any amount of room out there, especially a guy like Blake Jacoby or Charlie Moore, they are going to take the shot, and a lot of times they're going to hit it. 10-7 Columbus. And Weinfurter, another guy for this Auburndale Eagle team that likes to hit take the three and hit the three. I think he's shooting 50% from downtown this year. To double check my stats, but I believe it is 50% for Weinfurter so far this season. Rab left wing. Passes inside to Anderson. Thought about the spin. Kicks back out to Scholl. Contested three, no good. Moore the other way. Goes right wing to Matt Konieczny, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against the Eagles. Will be their first team foul. They're going to get Caden Anderson on the foul, his first personal, team first. Becker to inbound. Finds Moore. Moore found a little bit of space. Pump fakes, goes to the rim with the lay, and he was short on the layup. And we've seen a lot of missed layups tonight from both sides. Into the game for Auburndale now is Aiden Cherney. Scholl, high post, back out to Cherney. Cherney, Scholl has it deflected and stolen away. That's Doom with it and out of bounds. Possession goes to Columbus. Turnover for the Eagles. Their second of the game. That was Sam Dooms with the steal. Again, Dooms and Matt Konieczny into the game for the Dons. First two off the bench for Columbus. And bringing it up here for the Dons is Blake Jacoby. 10-7, Columbus. Out to Moore. The pass inside. Somehow got that through there. The pocket pass for Moore, but now finds Becker again. And Becker pump faked and finishes. And it looked for a second he might have given the Eagles a chance to come and defend his shot, but he finishes anyways inside Becker. Scores for the first time tonight. 12-7 Columbus. Cherney the other way. Back outside to Rab. Has it poked away. Back to Cherney. Finds Scholl on the high post. Back inside to Anderson. And he had Rab outside. Elects to keep it and finish at the rim. And that time you could see Kane Anderson, he's sick of missing a couple of those inside and said, I'm going to finish this one. Keeps the ball, a good move, and finishes inside. It's 12-9. Moore with the ball, defended by Rab. Kick left wing for Jacoby. Back top of the key to Becker. Into the corner, it's Konieczny. Right wing for Dooms. Top of the key to Moore. Right wing, Konieczny drives inside. Corner three for Becker, and it's good. Cy Becker from downtown. He's got 5 points, and I might have to call Cy Becker on telling us his play style here for the year. He attacks the rim, no doubt, but I think he's selling himself short on his three-point shooting ability. He had an and 1-3 last week, or their last game, and he's got another one here tonight. Another normal three, and Cherney, speaking of threes, hits another one there. And Auburndale's got some shooters as well. Both these teams can have really similar play styles in a lot of ways. They like to move the ball on offense a lot and typically take a decent amount of threes. Both schools typically have pretty good three-point shooters, especially the Dons this season. And didn't see we got the foul on there, but it'll be a foul against Auburndale. I think that just went out of bounds, actually. Konieczny with it. Matt Konieczny, that is. Drives inside. The handoff to Moore. Thought about the three. Going to drive inside again. He gets fouled. A tough shot. It counted and one for Charlie Moore. Moore's fired up. And that is an incredibly tough finish there from Charlie Moore. So we're going to get you a replay of that shot here. But he pump fakes on the three, and Moore has wisely used that pump fake tonight. Auburndale knows. They got in the scouting report. Moore can shoot. He's used that pump fake up with a shot. He got hit hard in the air and somehow banks that one in. Tough shot from Charlie Moore. And counted and one. And one converted there. 6 points early on here for Charlie Moore. Pretty balanced so far for Columbus tonight. Moore's got 6. Krecklow's got 4. Becker's got 5. Deflected away by Konieczny. That one goes out of bounds, and possession goes to the Dons, and Coach Konieczny is fired up and telling Sam Dooms that's a heck of a job there defensively. Dooms really has played well defensively tonight. Forcing a couple of turnovers now. 18-12 Columbus. Auburndale calls timeout. We'll step aside as well. Take a quick break. Be back with more WIAA boys basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Welcome back, everybody. 18-12, your score. Columbus leads Auburndale. And again, a reminder that every two-shot free throw you see is brought to you by Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel. It's the Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Matt Konieczny misses on the three. Weinfurter with the rebound. Skip ahead here to Scholl. Scholl finds Owie, back outside to Rab for three. It's short. Rab still looking for his touch from downtown tonight. Jacoby brings it up, finds Moore. Moore thought about stepping into a three, but resets the offense instead. Inside to Dooms. Dooms kick outside right into Rab, and Columbus able to keep possession. Right wing here, it's Moore. Top of the key to Konieczny. High post, kick outside. That's Jacoby for three, and it's another one for Blake Jacoby. He's got 6 points tonight, 2 for 2 from downtown, and the Dons, after really struggling to shoot the ball in the first half against Port Edwards their last game, they are feeling it from downtown here tonight. Sticking in that 2-3 zone, looks like. And actually, do we have a box and one right now? And that's going to be an and one for Caden Anderson. Caden Anderson starting to feel a little bit here, getting a couple shots to go. Counted and one for Anderson. And they're going to get Krecklau with his second personal foul. Third team. Haven't seen a lot of fouls early, but Krecklau will check out, and Cy Becker will come in for him. 21-14 your score as Anderson goes back to the line. And knocks it down. Anderson has got 7 points tonight. But again, I'm going to check this out when we get to our next possession here, but I thought for a moment Columbus looked like they might have been in a box and one on Weinfurter, just denying him the basketball. Could be wrong, but we'll see on the next possession. Becker in the high post, kicks out to Jacoby. Good look, missed it. Weinfurter on the rebound. Anderson comes back the other way with it. I think this, I believe this is a box and one. If you look at Becker on Weinfurter right now, and yeah, usually Weinfurter's not working in the post, but with the box and one, it might be the best way to go. I think Columbus is in a box and one on Caden Weinfurter right now. Because then usually Weinfurter not really going to work in that post, going to stay out on the perimeter, but when you're in a box and one, it's kind of hard to get the ball unless you do go into the post, I should say. Becker misses the mid-range jump shot. Run. Yeah, Becker's sticking with him. Yeah, this is a box and one. On Caden Weinfurter here. Cy Becker defending him. Anderson drives inside, misses the shot short. And diving for it is Jacoby, saving it. Rab comes up with it. Now we got a whistle, kickball violation. Possession's going to stay with Auburndale as we got two new substitutions here. It'll be Nate Nemitz coming in for the Dons and Cole Hilgeman, tallest player on the Dons roster. He probably is pushing 6'4", 6'5" there. We were talking about it before the game. Trying to figure out how tall a player is the hardest thing to do with high school basketball, because usually teams are saying their players are 7 feet tall when they're 6'6". As Scholl misses a three that time. Usually teams are making their players out to be taller than they are, and that's a steal for Scholl. Finds Rab on the breakaway. Pump fake shot up and good. And Rab, I think, thought he was fouled. He may have an argument for that, but he finishes the shot nonetheless. Rab gets on the board for the first time tonight, and Auburndale climbing back in here. 21-17, Nemitz in the corner. Steps through, and that's stolen away by Rab. Back-to-back turnovers for the Dons. Rab comes the other way. Weinfurter. Jacoby defending him now. Rab inside. Little mid-range pull-up jumper. No good. Battle for the rebound. Weinfurter's got it. Kick out to Scholl. Catch and shoot three. Whistle and a technical foul called on Coach Konechny. Coach Konechny going to get hit with the tack here. I believe so. And we got a T. It wasn't a timeout. T's either a technical or a timeout. I think we got a technical. And Coach Konechny, I think maybe he wanted an over the back call there. But I don't know. I think that looked pretty clean, but I don't know what it was about. But Coach Konechny was hit with a T. Weinfurter knocks down the free throw. An interesting possession there. Second free throw going to be no good for Weinfurter. And Auburndale will retain possession here. 21-18 Columbus. Weinfurter to inbound it. Rab will bring it up, and looks like we're going to have a set play here from the Eagles here. Something to try to beat that. Again, what absolutely looks like a box and one. Weinfurter in the corner. I think his foot may have been on the line. Misses the shot. So just trying to get Caden Weinfurter an open look there. Again, leading scorer for this Eagles team, and also leading the team out of their top four scorers in field goal percentage as well. Not just the points, but field goal percentage. And counted and one. There's Cy Becker doing exactly what he told us he wants to do. Attack the basket. Score at the rim. And that's what makes this Dons team so tough. Again, with Columbus teams, you so often think about their shooting ability from downtown, but they got a couple of guys. Cy Becker can really attack the basket. You've already seen Charlie Moore hit a tough and one. Krecklau, good post player as well. This is really just such a complete team that the Dons have this year. So many seniors, and all senior starting lineup this year. It's going to be a tough team for anybody to beat this season. And Auburndale, one of the tougher teams Columbus plays this year, though. Rab left wing. Both teams 2-0 coming into this game. 24-18 is Becker. Again, converted on the end one. Rab trying another three. No good off back iron. And Rab looking at still trying to find that rhythm from downtown tonight as Moore brings it up. Becker, kick out to Jacoby. Back top of the key for Moore. Moore right wing. That's Alex Edwards into the game. Moore catch and shoot, knocks it down. The Dons are feeling it from three tonight. Charlie Moore. Just catch and shoot with the Dons up by 9 here. Scholl, the skip pass over to Anderson inside. Lost the ball for a moment. Jump hook shot, no good. The Dons really playing well in that 2-3, now it's been a box and one, but doing a nice job either way. Edwards in the corner, takes the handoff. Kicks out to Jacoby. Into the corner for Becker, the pump fake, the drive inside. Tried to pocket pass that into Hilgeman, but it's going to be a kicked ball violation. Possession will stay with the Dons here. 27-18 your score as Becker will inbound. Becker thought about getting it to Moore there, and I don't know if he touched it. Nope, so he is able to go into the backcourt. He didn't touch the ball in the front court. So Moore able to go into the backcourt to get that one. Edwards had an open three, drives to the rim instead and gets rejected by Thomas Owie. What a block by Owie. Using all of his 6'5" or 6'6" frame, whatever you want to put him down as. He probably actually is 6'5", 6'6". Anderson up top, Scholl, and a kind of low pass deflected out of bounds off of the Dons. 27-18, Columbus. Cherney to inbound. Gets it into Scholl. Back to Cherney left wing. Now with Weinfurter on the bench, pretty clearly in a 2-3 again here for the Dons. High post to Anderson, steps through, finds Rab cutting to the basket, and Rab misses the shot again. Auburndale's getting a lot of good looks here. I mean, that's a bunny there. Right at the rim. Again, it's not that they're having trouble getting good looks against this 2-3 zone. They're just not hitting them right now. Alex Edwards misses the 3 there. Cherney the other way. Kick outside to Rab. Into the corner to Cherney. Back to Rab. Cherney left wing. Back to Rab top of the key. Now to Scholl right wing. And the key usually is if you get into that high post, you can get a lot working off that, and Auburndale's really been able to do that tonight. Rab, right wing, thought about the 3, back to Scholl. You got Anderson in the high post if they want him. Just working it around the perimeter right now. And if you're Auburndale, you're probably going to want to get it in to your high post. That's where the openings are going to come from, as Scholl's going to take a top of the key 3, no good. Charlie Moore brings it up. Moore defended by Scholl. Edwards, the corner 3, short. They're leaving Edwards out there. And something tells me that Coach Weinfurter's scouting report may have said, let's, out of all the guys in the court, maybe leave Edwards, as Hilgeman with a rejection on Anderson and a foul. And we thought Howie had a big block. That was a mean stuff by Hilgeman. They're going to get Aiden Cherney with a foul. Be his second personal. Team 4th. Or excuse me, his first personal. Team 4th. We've been stuck at 27-18 for a few minutes here. Really ever since Charlie Moore hit that top of the key 3-point jump shot. Minute remaining here in the first half. Jacoby right wing, defended by Rab. The jab step, going to spin inside. Kick out to Matt Konieczny. Out right wing for Moore. Moore out to Jacoby. Jacoby pump fakes the 3, drive inside. Tough mid-range pull up and just misses it. Weinfurter on the rebound. Now let's see what Columbus does defensively here. Again, it had been boxing 1 with Weinfurter in there before. And that looks like what we got here. And they do find Cherney. And again, that's Weinfurter set the screen that time on the outside player. That can work really well, but Cherney misses the shot. If Auburndale wants to come back in this one, they're really going to need some guys like Cherney. Definitely Anderson is their second leading scorer. Rab to hit some of these shots, because they're going to get open ones. If Auburndale's going to go, or if Columbus is going to go with that box and 1 on Weinfurter, those other guys are going to get open looks. I mean, Auburndale's going to be able to set some screens and get these guys open shots. It's going to be a matter of knocking them down, and so far in the first half they have not been able to. Jacoby going to take a double screen here, and he drives inside, has it poked away. Cy Becker just chucked up the shot as he was on the ground. I think he thought the clock was winding down further than it was, but that's going to do it for the first half. On the Rab shot at the buzzer, no good. It is Columbus 27, Auburndale 18 at halftime. We're going to take a quick break down some of this first half for you, but first a word from our sponsors, and back after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Malachi from Northside Computers and Cellular. We are currently offering a great savings of 2 phone lines for $50, and it includes unlimited talk, text, and data. Stop down at Northside Computers and Cellular, 907 South Central Avenue, Marshfield, to see how you can save on your internet, cable, and phone bills. We have the best providers under one roof.
2 phone lines, $50. Get mobile, internet, and television all under one roof. Northside Computer and Cellular of Marshfield.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Welcome back, everybody, as we come to you live from Auburndale High School. The Columbus Dons lead the Auburndale Eagles 27-18 here in this matchup here tonight. And it's been a good first half. Again, well played as you expect. Not a lot of sloppy play. Neither of these teams are going to beat themselves. Pretty good defensive basketball, I would say, for the most part. Really, the difference is I think both teams have gotten relatively good shots. I think if I asked Coach Weinfurter at the end of the half, my guess is he would say, we've got good looks at the basket. We just didn't hit them. I mean, that's at least what I think I saw there in that first half. Good looks for Auburndale just didn't hit them in the first half. And for Columbus, they also got some good looks. They hit them, though. The Columbus three-point shooting was as advertised here in the first half. You've got Charlie Moore with a couple of threes in that first half. He's got 9 points, leading all scorers here in this one. Blake Jacoby's got a couple of threes, 6 points total. Cy Becker's got a 3. He's got 8 total points here tonight. And you got Lucas Krecklau with a couple of made baskets, 4 points on the interior for this Columbus Dons team as well. So again, if you just kind of look at the Dons' three-point percentage here as I count it up on my score sheet as I talk here. What do I got? 4 for 8, 5 for 9, 5 for 10 from three-point range are the Dons in the first half. Not taking an absurd amount. Again, we've seen them take more, but 50% from downtown. You're going to win a lot of games hitting that many shots from outside, and their field goal percentage from the inside is pretty similar, right around that 50% mark, and going to win a lot of games shooting the basketball like that, and it's been pretty good shots for the Dons as well. And again, that goes without saying. I feel like I'll be doing these Dons games all year. I probably don't really have to keep saying they took good shots. That's really just what they do under Coach Konechny. And again, Auburndale, they took good shots as well. Just weren't able to hit them there in that first half. And you look at Caden Weinfurter came out with a couple of threes, or a 3 right off the bat, hit a 3. Hit a free throw there, and then Coach Konechny said, well, I guess I've seen enough. We're going to go to a box and 1 on Caden Weinfurter there. So I think that's kind of the story of the second half as you look forward, as we're going to take another break here just in a minute here shortly. But I think that's kind of the story looking into the second half is how is Auburndale going to score points against the box and 1 of the Columbus Dons with Cy Becker, the main defender, defending Caden Weinfurter there. And again, if those of you out there aren't familiar with the box and 1, I'm assuming most of you viewers out there are probably familiar with that defense. But if you're not, a box and 1 defense is essentially one player goes man-to-man against the other team's best scorer. That's usually who you would use that against. The other team's best scorer, in this case, is Caden Weinfurter for the Auburndale Eagles. And you go man-to-man with him, deny him the basketball as much as you can. That one player's job isn't even to look at the basketball. Just look at your defender, deny him the basketball, follow him around everywhere he goes, make his life miserable is basically what that player's job is. And then the other 4 defenders are sitting in a box zone, where you've got 2 players at the bottom of the key, 2 players at the bottom of the key, to defend the corner threes in the interior, and then 2 at the top of the key, similar to a 2-3 is what their job is. So in case you didn't know, most of you I'm sure do out there, but just for the viewers out there that don't know what a box and 1 defense is, that is what I'm talking about when I'm referring to that. So it's going to be interesting to see in the second half here how this Auburndale offense responds. But before we get to that, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll be back with more WIAA 2023 boys basketball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back, everybody. We're just about set to get underway here in the second half in this, I think you could call it blue blood basketball programs here in the state of Wisconsin, the area for sure, especially for small schools. And it's been a pretty good matchup so far. Columbus controls it. They lead by 9 points, 27-18. But again, we don't know what's going to happen. Columbus is hitting their shots tonight. This is one of those games that you think it could end in a 20-point Columbus win, or it could end in a close Auburndale win, even with the score of where we are here at this point in the game. What we know about these couple of programs, you really just don't know. Because again, when you got two programs as well coached as these two are here in Columbus and Auburndale, and again, I talk about that a lot, and you'll hear me probably say that a lot on these broadcasts for Columbus. It's because, we here at Zaleski Sports cover a lot of teams. If you haven't noticed on Zaleski Sports, cover a lot of basketball or a lot of sports for you, a lot of high school sports for you, got live for you, and a lot of coaches do a really good job, but you come across a few that you can just see it from year in, year out, the reputation the programs have, that these are well-coached programs. The players come through. Obviously, every single high school has to deal with graduating seniors and things of that nature, but it just seems that every single year, no matter what you have for a senior class, junior class, you're at least going to be a respectable basketball team. You're at least going to play the game, take care of the basketball, play sound defensively, and those are the two teams we have here. And there's not a lot of teams like that in the state, and maybe we don't, maybe in the country. I don't know, but you don't see a lot of it, especially at the high school level. That level of consistency. Usually it's a lot of turnover. It's ups and downs. That you get players this year and you're really good, and then you lose some of those players and you're not very good for a few years. Both these schools, no matter what players they have under Coach Konieczny and Coach Weinfurter, they have a pretty consistent program. They're up there in wins. Again, Auburndale is coming off a year where they just went to the sectional final, which is the furthest this program has been in 8 years. 2013. 7 years maybe, 2014-15 season, when they last went to the state tournament. In Columbus, they lost to Newman Catholic in a regional final last year. Regional final usually probably the earliest we'll see Columbus lose in years, but again, they lost to Newman Catholic, and Newman Catholic won the state championship last year. So that just happened to be they were in a loaded regional where you had to play Newman in the regional final. But again, both these teams consistent, and we should be in for a good second half here as we are underway. Nemitz will run point for the Dons as these two teams switch sides of the floor. Jacoby drives inside. The kick out. Becker wants the right wing three, and he's got it. The Dons are on fire from out there tonight. So I drop my my binder on the floor here. And they got a nice fan going to grab it for me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Maybe I should take care of my belongings. As somebody just hit a three there for the Auburndale Eagles, and it was Blake Rabb. So Blake Rabb responds with a three of his own. That's got to feel good for Blake Rabb. He was 0 for 5 from 3 in that first half. knocks down his first here in the second. And Rab, usually a pretty solid shooter for this Auburndale team. Rabbit Jr. I can tell you his little brother was a good three-point shooter, or older brother, I should say, as Jacoby knocks down the three. Blake Jacoby's 3 for 3 from downtown, and the Dons start off 2 for 2 from 3 here in this second half. And a quick turnover there from Auburndale. Like Weinfurter wanted Caden Weinfurter, that is, wanted a foul call. Not going to get it. 33-21. The Dons with a couple of threes already. Tough shot inside, counted and one. Lucas Krecklau and the Dons have come out firing here in the second half, and they very quickly have extended their lead to 14 points, and it might be 15 here with a made free throw from Krecklau. Krecklau knocks down the free throw. He has got 7 points tonight. Probably the best game offensively Krecklau has had all year. Again, Krecklau does a lot of stuff for this Dons team that will not appear on the stat sheet. But scoring pretty well here tonight. He's got 7 points. Anderson drives inside, out to Weinfurter. The kick out to Scholl. Left wing three, no good. And Scholl 0 for 5 from 3. Rab tries it. He's short. And the Eagles just not hitting those outside shots tonight. And the same cannot be said for the Dons. They're well over 50% from downtown. Moore wants it in the corner. Moore short. Krecklau kicks it out to Nemitz on the little touch pass. Nemitz misses it. A couple of missed threes there for the Dons, and Eagles ought to be taking a sigh of relief. It's almost like, man, thank the Lord. Finally, these Dons miss a three-point shot. Anderson left wing, top of the key to Scholl. Scholl, the pass inside. He's stolen away by Becker. There's Cy Becker with a steal. In transition the other way, Moore kicks it back out to Nemitz. Jacoby left wing for 3, and it's good. Blake Jacoby is 4 for 4 from downtown tonight. Or 4 for 5, excuse me. 4 for 5. He's got 12 points, all from beyond the arc. 39-21 Columbus. Screen there, Scholl to the rim. He's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws, and they're going to get Krecklau again. Krecklau was trying to draw a charge. He has a knack for doing that. I think he drew 3 charges against Port Edwards in Columbus's last game. He's got a knack for it, but that time he was just moving a little bit, and he actually was kind of jumping backwards, so going to get called for the blocking foul there. And Scholl knocks down the free throw. Couple of substitutions for the Dons. Krecklau and Nemitz will check out. Krecklau with those 3 fouls. Hilgeman checks in. Also in for the Dons is Matt Konieczny, as Scholl knocks down both free throws. His first 2 points of the night. Moore picked up his dribble. Now finds Becker. Auburndale now putting on a little bit of a soft full court pressure here. Becker takes it with the left, little Euro step. That's a tough shot, missed it. And it's the Eagles the other way. Weinfurter finds Anderson. Anderson back to Scholl. Now Becker, and Columbus might be in man-to-man here. Yeah, it looks like they are. So Columbus just in straight-up man-to-man, it looks like. Anderson for 3, and just bricks it off back iron and gets it to go. One of the more unusual ways to make a 3, you will see the brick off back iron and just clunks in. But anything works. 10 points on the game for Anderson, the leading scorer for Auburndale tonight. Jacoby drives inside, the kick to the corner. Becker wants another 3, and he's short on it. Hilgeman going for the board, saves it, but right to Rab. Weinfurter going to pull up from long range, and he knocks it down. Caden Weinfurter. And that's what Weinfurter's going to do. He's got that 6'5" or so frame, and he can shoot the basketball, and not a lot a defender can do unless you're the same height as him to kind of bother that shot when you're that tall and can hit the 3 and takes advantage of it there. Auburndale's cut this lead down to 10 now with the Weinfurter 3. Moore into the corner for Konieczny. Konieczny. Top of the key for Jacoby. Becker into the corner for Charlie Moore, and Moore looked away after he shot it but missed it. Again, that's always embarrassing. It's always going to get called for the foul here, and he doesn't like the call. But Charlie Moore's going to hope we don't show the replay of that missed three because he did the old no look on after he took the three. At least that was what it looked like, and it didn't go in. Again, it looks really cool when you make it. When you miss it, it doesn't look so cool. As Aue's going to come out of the game, and Cherney checks in for him, rather. And Becker knocks down both free throws, puts Columbus up by 12 here. Becker having another nice game. He's got 13 points tonight. Actually leads all scorers. 41-29 as Scholl brings it up. Again, that's the tough part about this Dons team. They're missing their leading scorer from a season ago. If you ask a lot of people, maybe their best player, and Emmett Konechny, and they've got so many scoring options. There's just so many options here as Weinfurter hits the nice little post fadeaway inside. Again, that's a shot. Maybe like to see Weinfurter go for a little bit more in there with that height. And that close to the rim. It's going to be a pretty simple shot for him to hit a lot of the time with his height and his ability to shoot the ball. Knocks it down there. 10-point game. Whistle, foul. I think they're going to get Rab on this one. And that will go against Blake Rab. First personal. Third team. It's 41-31. Becker to inbound. Finds Moore in the corner. Moore out to Jacoby. Jacoby in the corner to Becker. Becker skips it to Konechny. Moore top of the key. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby fakes the pass. Drives inside. Back out to Moore. And this is the ball movement we're talking about with a team like this. Not everybody moves the ball this well against the zone, but that's going to be a mistake from Cy Becker as Rab is there. The spin move and misses the lay-in. And Rab's had a few of those tonight where, man, he makes a really nice move, but he just can't come up with a finish. And now Coach Konechny wants a timeout for the Dons. We'll take a quick break as well. 41-31 Columbus. We'll take a break. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. And again, a reminder, every single two-shot free throw you see here tonight, or bonus free throws, brought to you by Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel. Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Matt Konechny misses on the three that time. Back come the Eagles the other way. Cherney right wing. Again, if you're Auburndale, it just feels like when Columbus does miss an outside shot, you have to take advantage and get points, because it doesn't feel like it's going to happen very often, as Anderson's going to miss a three there. Again, Auburndale appears to be in a 2-3 zone now as well. Short corner, it's Dooms. Had a chance maybe if he wanted to score there, but we're going to kick it out. Moore top of the key, swing back to Jacoby. Short corner again for Dooms. Out to Konechny. Pump fakes the three, back to Dooms. And a couple of good looks for the Dons here. And Jacoby, he will not pass up a good look. He's going to miss that one. And rebounded by Scholl. Anderson the other way. Up to the top of the key to Scholl. Into the corner for Cherney. Back to Scholl, top of the key. Finds Anderson. Anderson with a lot of room out there. Nobody anywhere near him. And Dooms defending him, giving him a little bit of space there. That one's going to be stolen away by Becker. He has had a great defensive game. He'll drive to the rim here, the step-through move, and up with the finish. Cy Becker with another score. He continues to lead the Dons in scoring tonight. He has stepped up big time here for the Dons. Again, he was our highlight house player of the game, their last game against Port Edwards. It's been a big year so far for Cy Becker, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Blake Jacoby. That's his first personal, second team foul here in this second half. 10:43 left here in this second half. Rab to inbound. Anderson, right wing to Scholl, back to Anderson. Weinfurter looking for it in the post here, and Becker pokes it away but called for the foul. Again, Becker, man, he just plays so hard defensively that time. Just, I think, got the arm of Weinfurter that time. Yeah, they are going to get Becker. Be a second personal, or maybe just went through the body there to try to get that steal. Again, when you're behind the defender, it's tough to go for that steal. You got to really work your way to get kind of half and half in front and behind and to try and get those steals in the post like that. Scholl drives inside, kick out to Rab. The three, that's short. And those are shots Auburndale's probably going to have to hit in this game if they want to win. And they just haven't been going down so far tonight. Moore, left wing, top of the key to Konechny. Back out to Jacoby, short corner to Dooms. Becker open inside, and another finish for Cy Becker. Becker has really been able to score at all three levels here tonight. Oh, nice spin move from Scholl. He's fouled on the shot. I think they're going to get Charlie Moore on this one. And they will get Charlie Moore on the foul. First personal, fourth team for Charlie Moore and the Dons. Scholl on the free throw, good with it. Scholl's got 3 points tonight, all from the free throw line. And he knocks them both down. 4 points on the night for Scholl. Still a 12-point game. And Columbus has really been offensively just on fire here in the second half. Konechny back outside to Moore. Gets it up top to Becker. And it's just so tough to defend a team where everybody can shoot the three. And Becker tries the mid-range here. He can hit that as well. Missed it that time, though. Rab into the corner for Scholl. Rab cuts back inside, and he's just going to set it back up. He had Cherney in the corner if he wanted him. Now he finds him inside to Weinfurter. Another tough fadeaway, and he's got it. See, that's a spot on the court. Maybe you like to see Weinfurter get the ball a little bit more. And he's one of the tallest, if not the tallest guy on the court. And he's got a nice shooting touch. And those shots from 5 feet, 10 feet in there, they're not difficult shots when you got that kind of a shooting touch. Maybe we'll see Weinfurter in the post a little bit more here on some of those just interior fadeaway shots. Krecklau misses the shot here, but the Dons with an offensive rebound. Konechny left wing. Moore's there. Pump fakes. Back out to Jacoby. Into the corner for Moore. Inside, it's Krecklau. Krecklau the spin. Left hook short on it, but he gets his own rebound. Tries to save it from going out of bounds, but can't. That's what Krecklau's going to give you, though. He was short on that, but again, the offensive rebound nearly. That's what he's going to do. Anderson probably was fouled there, and yeah, we are going to have a foul. Going the other way. Oh, going the other way. We're going to get this on Auburndale here. I think after. And they're going to get Weinfurter. I think Weinfurter maybe a little bit of a frustration foul there after thinking maybe not getting a call. Unless foul on Caden Weinfurter. Fourth team, first personal. Krecklau gets it ahead to Jacoby. No numbers here for the Dons. They're going to reset their offense. Top of the key, it's Moore. Swings left to Konechny. Becker with a lot of room there. Baseline. Becker, tough shot, and he finishes it. Cy Becker has just been ultra aggressive here again tonight. And he is putting up the points for the Dons. And again, that is just so tough with the shooting. I mean, he's able to shoot the ball well, but when you've got his ability to attack the basket with the shooting ability of this Dons team, there's not going to be a lot of teams that can beat this Dons basketball team this season. There just will not be. Not in Division 5 and 4. And this game far from over. Only a 12-point game, but you're seeing exactly how good the Dons can be here tonight. Weinfurter goes baseline, gets back into the post. Owie, a little jumper, and he gets it to go. Thomas Owie, he's got 4 points tonight. Moore brings it up. Finds Becker, Cherney defending him. Back to Moore, and Moore, the bounce pass ahead again. The Dons just handled that full court press so smoothly as Konechny misses that three. Konechny back to the corner for Jacoby. Jacoby, a little mid-range jumper. Cy Becker once again. Cy Becker knocks down the mid-range jump shot. And again, there's not a lot of guys that you can say, especially at the high school level, that are truly three-level scorers, can score at the basket from the mid-range and from three. Cy Becker's one of them. We've seen that so far this season. Again, the more I watch these Dons play, again, it was Blake Jacoby and Emmett Konechny that first game, and obviously Don's going to be without Konechny for a little bit here as we're going to have a foul on the Dons. But, I mean, Cy Becker, I would say there's a legit chance for him to lead this team in scoring this season. With the way that he can score at all three levels, he will be able to score against any team they play. And this whole Columbus team will likely be able to score against any team they play. But with that ability, I mean, he's got such good footwork on the inside against zone defense, whether it's against man defense. He knows how to work against both. That's a dangerous player for this Dons team to have as Scholl misses on the three. Inside to Krecklau. Moore. Jacoby top of the key. Kicks it out to Konechny. Wants to try another one. Misses it. Going for the rebound here. Krecklau trying to save it, and he does. There is another one of those plays for Lucas Krecklau that will not end up in the scorebook. But those hustle plays, that's what Lucas Krecklau does for this Dons team. Somehow saves that basketball, and if you're Cherney there, really you probably should have just grabbed that ball. He's going to get subbed out. Jacoby left wing three, and he knocked it down. Blake Jacoby has got 5 threes tonight. He's 5 for 8 from three-point range. Weinfurter, catch and shoot three. That's short. He wanted a foul on the shot, not going to get it. Konechny right wing. Short corner for Krecklau. Back to Konechny. The Dons with 3 here would look to perhaps start to put this thing away with 6 minutes to go. Jacoby finds Krecklau. Krecklau, the step-through pass to Moore. Now back to Konechny. The Dons not in any rush here. Content to just move the ball around as Krecklau may have gotten away with the travel, but kicks it out to Moore for 3. No good. 6 minutes remaining here. A 15-point Dons lead. And again, the Dons have been in man-to-man all second half as Cy Becker just blocked Weinfurter's shot on the mid-range. And now Weinfurter going to attack the basket and a charge. Weinfurter called for the charge, and was that Krecklau? Matt Konechny? Matt Konechny draws the charge that time. Again, this Dons defense has been stifling to start this season. Got guys that really know how to draw charges on the inside. Again, this really just is a complete basketball team for the Dons this year. Again, the matchup I've talked about a lot to start the year that is going to be an interesting one to circle is the Columbus-Pacelli matchup, because the only thing the Dons don't have is a really big man on the inside, and we know the Pacelli Cardinals do with Jay Nawe in there, and that'll be an interesting matchup, but the Dons are as good as anybody. I think in the area here this season, maybe in the state for Division 5. As Moore misses a 3 there. Again, we're still way early on in the season, but the Dons really already seem to just be firing on all cylinders like it's mid-season. Jacoby left wing, skips it out to Nemitz for 3, and Nemitz airballs it. Back come the Eagles the other way. Weinfurter going baseline. Defended by Konechny here, a matchup you like if you're Auburndale, and Konechny's going to get called for the foul. Konechny's second personal foul. That's the team's 6th, so Auburndale going to be in the bonus the rest of the way here for these final 5 minutes. Weinfurter to inbound. Pass into Anderson here. Tough shot, fouled on the shot. Krecklau gets called for it, and Anderson will go to the line for a couple of free throws. That's going to be Krecklau's 4th. Again, that's where We've talked about it before this year, but Krecklau, he plays right on the fringe there. Pretty much every game you see from the Dons, Krecklau is going to have right around 4 fouls. He goes for a lot of blocks. He tries to draw a lot of charges. He's flying all over the court, diving for loose balls, and sometimes playing that style gets you some fouls, but Anderson knocks down the first free throw. And Coach Konechny is going to keep Krecklau in there with those 4 fouls. Anderson's got 11 points tonight. 4 of them coming from the free throw line. And Anderson knocks it down. 2 for 2 from the line there, and back to a 13-point ball game as Moore brings it up. Konechny right wing, high post to Becker. Thought about the shot, kicks it out to Jacoby. Krecklau, the mid-range jumper, and that's going to be no good. And if you're Auburndale, that's probably the guy you'd like shooting the ball. Krecklau can hit those. He can. But if you have to choose, you're probably saying, yeah, probably okay with Krecklau. And Krecklau tried to draw another charge there. No call either way. Scholl, tough runner, no good. Gets his own rebound. Another runner is good. Evan Scholl makes his first field goal of the night, and it's his first field goal of the night. 6 points tonight for Scholl. Into the corner, Krecklau. Back top of the key, it's Jacoby. Left wing, Moore. Becker in the high post. Top of the key for Jacoby. Back to Becker. Kick outside, it's Konechny. Into the low post, now to Becker in the high post, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Kane Weinfurter not happy with the call, but Cy Becker is going to go to the line for 2 throws. Weinfurter's 3rd personal, team 6th. Columbus will be in the bonus the rest of the way. And again, this is your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. As Becker misses that free throw. And the one problem spot for the Dons those first 2 games, and we talked about it with Coach Konechny after their Port Edwards win, was free throw shooting. But in the second half of that game, they did much better, and here tonight they're doing much better. And as I say that, a couple of missed free throws from Cy Becker. And now we got another foul. And that's on Krecklau. Krecklau's fouled out. So Lucas Krecklau is fouled out of this basketball game with 4 minutes to play. Foul on the free throw. He'll check out. Hilgeman will come in for him. Weinfurter to the line. And he knocks down the first of the single bonus free throws here. Points tonight here for Weinfurter, and make it 13 as he goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line there. Jacoby brings it up. 52-43. This is a single-digit basketball game here. It's not over yet, but as we know in high school basketball, no shot clock as Hilgeman scores it. Doesn't really matter there. They went for the shot, but a lot of times, even when you're under 4 minutes, teams will just hold the ball and pass the ball around and only take a layup if it's there, and that's basically what the Dons got, a layup. Anderson misses the runner. Hilgeman on the rebound. It looks like into the game for the first time tonight is Aiden Rabb. First time we've seen Aiden Rabb out there tonight for the Auburndale Eagles. And foul there. I think they're going to get Blake Rabb. They do. And Blake Jacoby will head to the free throw line. Second personal. Team 7th, and Jacoby heads to the line for 1-and-1 free throws. And he knocks it down. And Jacoby goes 2 for 2. He's got 17 points tonight with 5 threes. And the Dons are back up by 13 points. Anderson inside, lost the ball for a moment. Tough shot and a foul called. Anderson will go to the line for 2 free throws here. And they're going to get Charlie Moore with the foul. his second, team 9th. 2 free throws here for Caden Anderson. As Anderson knocks down the free throw. Get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at Culligan H2O. And again, a reminder that those last free throws you just saw Blake Jacoby hit, those are brought to you by Jamie Wenzel over at Surf Pro. Surf Pro, Jamie Wenzel, free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Timeout on the floor. We will keep it here. Hear from some more of our great sponsors here at Zaleski Sports as Caden Anderson goes 2 for 2 from the line there. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with businesses of any size to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. And Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction has been partnering with private and public customers since 1984. Staub Construction has its own service and fabrication department to assist with any municipal or industrial situation. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Jacoby with it here for the Dons. Auburndale still in that 2-3 zone. We've seen both teams kind of switch it up defensively, run multiple different kinds of defenses. More right winging again here for the Dons. You're just going to see them. They're just going to move the round until they get fouled. With no shot clock, that's what you're going to see here with 3 minutes to go. And again, it's a smart way to play. Both teams would play it that way. As they're going to get, I think, Scholl on the foul. And again, the whole shot clock vote has been tossed up at the coaches a few times as Becker misses the free throw, the bonus free throw. Again, Surf Pro, Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. 2 points there for Caden Anderson. Inside Becker, 0 for 3 from the line, his last 3. Last 3 trips, missed all of them, and Charlie Moore turned it over there. So now the Dons with a missed free throw and a turnover. A 3-point shot here, and this will just be a 6-point game. Now, I wouldn't be shocked to see Auburndale run a set play to try to get Weinfurter an open 3 here. I would not be shocked to see that. Let's see what they go with here. Right now, Weinfurter setting a screen in the post, and that's deflected away. Jacoby nearly comes up with a steal. Scholl grabs it, and I think, Coach Weinfurter is calling out a set play, and I don't think they really ran it. Oh, it's going to be a pull-up 3 for Blake Rabb. Missed it. Weinfurter on the board, puts up the shot, fouled. He'll go to the line. Coach Weinfurter's upset about something. I guess I can say I know that look. I think Blake Rabb, something went wrong with that play. Something went wrong there. Somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do there as Weinfurter hits the free throw. But a couple of free throws here for Caden Weinfurter. Can potentially cut this lead down to 7 for the Dons. And he misses it. Anderson goes up for the board, but Becker comes up with it. Inside Becker is he just makes plays for this Dons team. Nemitz with it, and I think we're going to have a jump ball. No, timeout. Coach Konechny wisely calls timeout there because I think Rabb had the jump ball. That was going to be a jump ball. And possession arrow going to Auburndale. We're going to keep it here. Another timeout on the floor. Here from our friends over at Ag Country. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. And Toyland is now open at Fleet Farm with their Price Match Plus guarantee. If you find a lower toy price, they'll beat it by 5%. You'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm. Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the fall's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your fall best. And thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. And find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at ExpressPros.com. Also, a reminder, coming up at the end of this game is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. They have fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be live on the court for live interviews for you. We'll be talking with the winning coach and a winning player right now. Looks like it's going to be the Dons, but a lot of game left here, and it's going to come down to can you make free throws, and you never know. So we shall see. Jacoby with it. Skips over to Becker into the corner for Moore. And again, that's just a spot where you're not even going to take that. You will not take a shot unless it is absolutely wide open, no man's land, easy layup. And you're going to force him to foul you, as Blake Rapp does. Blake Jacoby heading to the line, looking for his 18th and 19th points of the night. And Jacoby knocks it down. And this is probably the guy you want. If you can choose, who can you put at the line? Blake Jacoby right at the top of that list. He's got 18 points. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. And again, this is your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Jacoby goes 2 for 2. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Scholl brings it up, 58-48. And Jacoby tried to draw a charge there. That was not going to be a foul, but Scholl scores it anyways. And timeout here for the Eagles. And we'll hear from our friends over at H&S. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. A substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. Apply online at hsmgco.com. And we're going to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back with the end of this game right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, everybody. Cale Jacoby alongside Rayla Schuler and Steve Maves doing the production here tonight. Glad to have you in. 58-50, Columbus leads Auburndale. It's been a good matchup here tonight. Again, Columbus has controlled most of it, but again, as expected, pretty cleanly played game on both sides. But really the difference is both teams have been able to get good shots. The difference is that, and here's going to be a forced turnover. The Dons try to get the ball in. The Auburndale Eagles force the turnover. So now the Eagles still alive here, down by 8. Again, you got to think you can take a 2. There's no rule telling you got to take a 3, but I think human nature kind of sets, or your instinct kind of sets in. You look at that scoreboard and you're like, well, it'd be really nice to get 3 here. But can they get an open look? Scholl tries it, and he tries to bank it in. No good. Jacoby with the rebound, and he'll go to the line. That might do it. If Jacoby's able to knock down these free throws, which he has been able to all night, that might do it. And again, Blake Jacoby is again heading to your Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the number one choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never even happened. Double bonus for Blake Jacoby, and he knocks it down. He has been big from the free throw line tonight. He's got 20 points on the night now. With a free throw here, he will tie Cy Becker as the leading scorer in the game, and he does. So Jacoby knocks down both free throws at the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. 60-50 Columbus. Scholl brings it across. Rab fakes the three, drives inside. The kick out to Anderson from downtown. He knocks it down. Anderson continues to lead the way for Auburndale, scoring, and he's going to have to foul Becker here. And that's not the worst guy to foul. Becker has missed his last 3 free throws as Cy Becker heads back to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. And Becker from that Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, he has missed his last 3. I have 2 chances here, though. It's been a great game for Becker otherwise, but the free throw line has been tough, and now he's missed his last 4. So Becker trying to break this streak and miss free throws, and he will. Goes 1 for 2 from Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line, 61-53. Auburndale needs points here. Scholl, Weinfurter left wing, thought about the 3, back out to Scholl. I think they're going to try to get it back to Weinfurter. They do. This is going to be a deep 3, a tough one. He may have thought he was fouled. No, it's kind of a nasty-looking shot. And Weinfurter misses it, and another foul. And now it will be Charlie Moore heading to your Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Charlie Moore, another guy for the Dons that you'd like to have at the free throw line. That upper echelon of free throw shooters for this team. And he knocks it down. Charlie Moore's got 10 points tonight. And he knocks them both down. Charlie Moore 2 for 2 from the Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Now a 10-point game, and this one has likely been decided now. Anderson's going to try the 3, in and out, no good. Weinfurter with the tip in, though, somehow gets that one to fall. And Coach Weinfurter of the Eagles calls timeout. We're going to take a quick break as well. Be back with the final 25.9 seconds right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hey everybody, it's Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and November is Red Tag Sales Event, which means an extra $500 savings on select models, Equinox, Blazers, and Silverados. Stop on in and talk to a sales consultant today.
Yeah, welcome back everybody. 63-55, 25.9 seconds remaining here in this one. We're just about set to resume play. The Dons, it's all about free throw shooting at this point, as long as the Dons can get the ball in bounds, and they should be on their way to start the season 3-0. And again, it's been a great start for Columbus. They've been firing all cylinders right from the start. And again, a lot of times you can see, especially in high school basketball, teams just start out, they look sloppy. They might be winning, but their games look sloppy. Not really the case for the Dons this year, let me tell you that. And it has been smooth, pretty cleanly played basketball right from the beginning. As Weinfurter will get called for the foul here, and Blake Jacoby will head back to the free throw line. Weinfurter's 4th personal. Double bonus free throws. We're back to the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. And Jacoby to the line for a couple of free throws here. But again, this Dons team, if they're able to seal this one, and it looks like they will, as Jacoby scores his 22nd point of the night. It's been a heck of a start. Again, they struggled shooting the ball a little bit against Port Edwards, but again, that'll happen. You're not going to be hitting every single night. And with struggling shooting-wise, they were up 24-10 in the first half of that game. So if that's where we're considering a bad stretch of basketball, we're going to be in for a pretty great season from the Dons this year, and I think we will be. He's got a foul here. I think it's going to go against Auburndale, and it'll be more free throws for the Dons. And more free throws from that Surf Pro Jamie Wenzel free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro, like it never even happened. Going to the line here for the Dons will be Cole Hilgeman. Again, Lucas Kreklau fouled out with 4 minutes left in this game. Hilgeman gets his 3rd point of the game. Knocks down the free throw. And Hilgeman misses that one. And Columbus should just be able to dribble the clock out here. 10 seconds left. Jacoby with it. Crowd gives these Dons a standing ovation, and the Columbus Dons take down the Auburndale Eagles 66-55 here tonight. Columbus improves to 3-0 overall on the season, yet to play a conference game. Auburndale falls to 2-1 overall. They've also yet to play a conference game. And we are going to take a quick break, hear from our friends over at Nasonville Dairy. Your Nasonville Dairy postgame show is coming up next. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. Again, be sure to stay tuned for the postgame show. We'll have live interviews for you. We'll be down on the court talking with Coach Konieczny, as well as our Highlight House player of the game, Blake Jacoby. So we'll step aside, back with your postgame show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy. All right, we're good. Microphone. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to nasonvilledairy.com. And I'm joined now by Coach Konechny. And Coach, first question I'll just ask you, I guess, obviously it's been a kind of a tough week, but talk about that. You guys come out with a big win against a really tough team in Auburndale tonight. Just if you could just talk a little bit about the kind of roller coaster of emotions that's kind of been here for you.
Obviously everybody knows my family's been through some stuff. Been very difficult. My wife is the best human being I know, and she's also about the toughest person I know. To do what she did so our son could get in a helicopter, I just couldn't be more thankful for her. So tonight was more than basketball. I told him before the game, I need you to pick me up, my family up, and people in this whole community have done that for 5 days now. We are very, very grateful for the prayers. We asked for some more. And we were glad to be distracted for 90 minutes tonight. And Coach Weinberger is a great friend, and it felt good coming to see him tonight too. Just more than basketball, and we're appreciative.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. And talk a little bit about this group of guys that you have this year, and they're coming out against with all that kind of stuff going on, and I'm sure it's in the players' mind. You guys are thinking about their teammate and everything like that. To play against a tough team like Auburndale, a good program here, to come out with this win. What did you guys do well here tonight? How were you guys able to kind of just play so well? Really from the start, it seemed like you guys came out, you were shooting the ball well, you were moving the ball well, you were playing well defensively tonight.
I thought we shot it fairly well. They're a very, very good defensive team, and obviously well coached. Blake hit some, Charlie hit some. I thought Cy Becker had a spurt there where he scored 10, 12 points. And then we were able to make things just difficult enough for Caden. He's an unbelievable player. Obviously they adjusted. He took us inside, and any chance against them, you're going to have to try to contain him. I don't think you can stop him, and I think we did a pretty good job. I know they had some guys with some ankles and stuff too, so maybe they weren't at full strength, and that might have helped. But you're right. We beat a really good team and got to be distracted, which we're grateful for.
All right, thanks a lot, really, for your time, Coach. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now we're going to be joined by our Highlight House player of the game, Blake Jacoby. And Blake, first question I'll ask you is just kind of the similar question I asked Coach. Obviously it's been a kind of a tough week for you guys, and I'm sure that's been on your guys' mind here this past week. Just talk about what it means to you guys to come out and play the way you did, and just kind of talking a little bit about how this kind of roller coaster ride has been for you guys.
We've missed Emmett a lot the past week and however many days it was. It was really tough on our team. And to come out and win like this in this kind of fashion, it was really good to see. Yeah,
and then talk a little bit more about, Coach talked about it. This is more than a basketball game, more than a sport. You guys are, I'm sure tight off the court and everything like that. Just talk about what, as a group, how you guys were able to kind of come together tonight, what it means to you guys as a group, and this group of guys you have this season.
Yeah, we're just like a family. Whenever somebody goes down, we always have to get them back up. So when we saw that Emmett came in the locker room, we were high spirits, ready to go. So just like a family, we're just trying to keep it going.
Yeah, and then focusing a little bit on the basketball court specifically tonight. Obviously losing him in the lineup's a big blow for you guys. Maybe your top player, one of them for sure. But you guys showed tonight, and I think you're showing this season. You guys have got a lot of guys that can put up points for you guys, and that can play. Cy had a 20-some point game. You had 23 tonight. You had Krecklau out there with some points, and I'm forgetting Charlie Moore. You guys got a lot of guys that can score the ball. Talk a little bit about the depth that you guys have this year on this team. Obviously, you got a senior starting lineup of guys that can play, but the depth of this team and the confidence in this team, your confidence in this team's ability to play this well night in, night out.
Yeah, we have a really deep senior team, so I think we're very heavily senior-led. So I think it helps whenever, experience, we can bring in somebody experienced whenever deep off the bench. So I think with bringing in Sam Dooms too, he's big off the bench. So yeah, we have a lot deep.
Yeah, and then obviously you guys a really good three-point shooting team, and you had your shots falling here tonight. That last game against Port Edwards, first half weren't falling quite as much. What's your guys' mindset, comparatively when your shots are falling? I'm sure it's let's shoot. Is the mindset when they're not falling still, let's shoot, or to attack the basket? How does that kind of work as far as feeling out, are the shots falling tonight, are they not, depending on how you guys are going to play?
Yeah, if they're falling, obviously we're just going to keep shooting, but if they're not falling, we got to depend who it is, see if I'm not having a good game, I can dish out to Charlie. Sure. Or I can dish out to somebody else on the wing, or we can go vice versa from that.
All right, last thing we're going to do is get you in the highlight house. I think you know how this works, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll step out of the camera. I'll count you down from 3, 2, 1, but you know what to do.
Sounds good.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Blake Jacoby, and I'm in the house.
All right. Great job, man. Congrats on the win.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, that was Blake Jacoby, our highlight house player of the game. And big thanks to Blake and Coach Konechny for coming out to talk to us here tonight. I know it's been a tough time for the Konechny family and this Don's team. And again, we decided to start the broadcast or send our best wishes and prayers to the Konechny family and Mrs. Konechny. They're trying to get better. And Emmett, who was in attendance tonight, did mention that. That was good to see. Emmett was able to come out to this game. He came into the locker room with the team, so I think that was a good moment for them. And just wish them the best and hope that they're able to make a very quick and healthy, full recovery there from that. So. But here in this basketball game tonight, we did play a basketball game. It was a double-digit win for the Columbus Dons here tonight. 66-55, your final score. It was a well-balanced game for the Dons tonight. They shot the ball incredibly well. And again, this is a game we had circled on the schedule all year. Columbus coming here to Auburndale to play again. Two really well-coached teams, two teams that typically play pretty well. Some of the best programs in the state, especially for small schools. And I think tonight the difference really was I think both teams got some pretty good shots. It's not that they played poorly defensively, but both teams got good shots. Columbus hit the shots. Auburndale really didn't hit the shots tonight, and I think that was kind of the story. And sometimes basketball comes down to that, right? Sometimes it comes down to you did play poorly defensively, you weren't able to rebound the ball. I think tonight what it really did come down to was just one team hit shots when they got open looks, and one team just couldn't tonight. And sometimes that happens. So again, I think Auburndale, you look ahead for them, they're probably looking ahead to a pretty solid season, pretty good season here this year. And Columbus, a team that in Division 5 will be with them all year. So we'll have plenty of time to talk about this, but a team that's got as high of expectations as anybody. But that's going to bring us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. And with that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. From myself, Caleb Jacoby, alongside Rayla Schuler and Steve Maves doing the production here tonight. I want to thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Zaleski Sports.